Hey, Mimiciously lovers, how are you all doing? I'm sure you guys are not sleeping already. I'm sure you are not an early sleeper. Meanwhile, what a rain for the Royals. Like, I keep saying this, like, I don't even know how to put it, but I feel for Ebubu and Stacy. Yes, it's just a painful rain. Like, head of house being up and now losing the wager for the second time being HLH. Like, it's really not cool though. It's really not cool, and it took a hold on them, and the way they handled this depend on them. Okay, so guys, despite the loss and the pain, okay, of losing the wager, definitely the pool party got to happen, right? So the housemaid do not have a choice. Meanwhile, before we discuss the juicy stuff that happened in the pool party, welcome to Sail with Miciously Mimi. Have you subscribed to my channel yet? Or you're still sitting on a fat long thing? Now pause, okay? Subscribe, turn on the notification bell because that's how you get the gist. I see the hot. So meanwhile, guys, the pool party was kind of boring at the beginning. So of course, Blue Eva and Nana was not present because of their health, but that was not the reason though. But as time goes on, Miracle and Kanaga Junior made it fun for us. Like they were giving it, digging it in, and it was worth watching. So guys, while it was happening, Kosi was not in sight, Yemi was not in sight. And remember, they were, what is happening among them. If you don't know, that means you've not been viewing the other videos on my channel. So go back, view them, then you will understand what was happening, okay? Okay, then I will let you know what happened later when we found Kosi and Yemi. Meanwhile, hope you can see something. Thabang and Nelissa. Okay, fine. The thing is, when this happens, I think I'll call it alcohol inspired kissing. Yes, I'm going to call it an alcohol inspired kissing because this minute Tabang is not calling Nelissa. The other minute they are kissing, and this happened because of the alcohol per se. I think I told you guys something. I said once it is in the system, you gotta do some of the things you don't know, you don't want to do, or some of the things you didn't feel like, no, let me fast read this. When I knew this kissing would happen was when at the pool corner, Tabang wanted to lift Nelissa up. With all pleasure, she gave all her body. And the next thing, he flipped. Like, he removed his hand. I was like, Oju. In Yoruba, is Oju, but like, is I don't know what you guys call it. Like, Ella, meaning when someone wanted to do something to you and the person just turn around and do something else. So we call it Oju. So yeah, but at that point I was like, something is gonna happen. And yes, it did happen. My prediction was right. So the kissing was happening. I was like, this was the Tabang that said he is tired of Nelissa, right? And he doesn't want to have anything to do with her. But anyways, we are in for it, okay? We are in for the game. Meanwhile, when we were looking for this, so this is what was happening. Next we saw them hugging, smooching and all of that. I was like, really? So when I go settle somewhere, meaning they went to settle and the camera was not getting them. I did not see them. Maybe you did see them, but I did not see them. So they were just hugging, smooching. I was like, interesting. And the funny thing is, it seems like Yemi is no longer himself when he doesn't see when him and Kosi are not in good terms. Like, he has lost his person. He becomes dull. I don't know if I'm the only one seeing it. Actually, I'm not the only one because I saw some of the viewers' perception about it, and I did not bring it right here, right? But people were actually complaining. I thought I was the only one. Like, he was so dull. You should believe me that he was so dull. Like, he was not himself. But after the settlement, come and see him all smiles, jollification. I was like, oh, hey, this love na strong word. Oh, na person will understand and will know, okay? So meanwhile, it's good to know that Yemi is back to his bubbly self. In fact, he actually later joined the gents where they were having their plays, as in he went and joined them. Okay, I want to recommend Olivia for something, right? I have noticed something about her. She is always there for ebubu. Many times I have found ebubu down. The person I see next to him is Olivia, right? And I appreciate that, yeah. It's so nice of her. Like, after the pool party, Ebubu went to the head of house room and he went there to lie down, meaning he was so pissed. Okay, remember I started this video with what a rain. So in any ways they'll be handling it is understandable. Nobody should judge them, nobody should blame them, okay? So He went upstairs, okay. Later, when he came down, Olivia was like, where you go? What happened? And I was looking for you. So you want me to come to the HOH room and come and tap you and wake you up so that they will give me punishment because of you, right? She was just actually trying to cheer him up. And as you can see on this picture right here, Olivia really did her best because he laughed non-stop. Like, he really, really laughed non-stop on their conversation, and it's so good to know. That is why we need to be our brother's keeper, right? Yeah. When we are down, we have a hand that will lift us up, and like a hand to hold on or a shoulder to lean on. It is so good to know about that. This first time I saw that was when they got that tail of house outfit, the school uniform, and she went trying to cheer him up, though he was acting like he doesn't need it, but at least she showed she cared. And it's so good to know that about her. Like, so good to know that you have someone who actually care about you, that you are not alone, in a world that is filled up with people, and sometimes you get to feel lonely. Meanwhile, while he was handling his own that way, Taxi was the other way around, handling hers with the love of her life. Okay, now Ebubu do not have, so that was why he was moody. Maybe had it been JP was still in the house, or maybe he had someone, maybe the person would cheer him up. Meanwhile, Taxi, this is how she's handling hers, playing with her bubble. They are doing the lovey-dovey kind of thing, and we're like, oh, the social media is as usual going agog for them because we love what we see with them, okay? Though I used to be a fan of them, when they do their thing, but after Taxi did, she broke my trust one or twice. I was like, it's just there. But actually, I like it for Kanaga, okay? I love what they have. Let the best player win. So this got me, yeah. Ipeleng and Taxi Vibe got me. The funny thing, this life, we are actually one. There is nothing like we are just from different this region, but we actually won. Can you believe that Ipeleng and Taxi were singing one of my favorite songs, Beautiful Onyinye? And actually, that is my name, my native name, Onyinye. I was like, really? No, joke apart. In as much as I know that the South Africans could know a Nigerian song, but not as deep as, this one that has Igbo in it. Like, in fact, Ipeleng was the one that was like, okay, let's go on to the next one, Beautiful Onyinye. I was like, I was so happy. I was like, really? So it was so sweet to know. Even Kanaga Junior was so surprised. He was like, Taxi, where did you learn that song from? Even them Nigerians could not even carry up the song, because if they had known the song very well, they would have just sang it for them, because the first one they were singing well was Madam Iduru, Davido's song. At least they carried that one on. But when they went deep to mention that Beautiful Onyinye by P Square, the others could not really sing it that well. But them, the South Africans, were trying their best to, give some tips. No. Ipelenga and the Taxi, they deserve my accolades right now, okay? Because that was actually my favorite words, my favorite song. So it was so sweet to know. It was like, I was like, oh, no. I feel like kissing them actually, but I cannot do that because I reserve my kiss for you guys, Yes, if I kiss them this night, I will not be able to kiss you guys in the morning. So I have to reserve it, okay? So yeah. So I loved that about them. Meanwhile, it's so sweet to know that Blue Eva is getting better. She's recuperating. Actually, saw thabang, giving her a slight foot massage while they discuss and have a conversation. I was like, oh, the smooth operator. It's so good to see her back. Yeah, so good to see her back because we missed them on our screen. Both her and Nana. They actually came out to the dining, It was so good to see them that they are recuperating and they are attending to the medication. So it's so good to know. But I actually heard something from them, from the smooth operator and Tabang. I actually heard something like, let me not say it before people say I've said it over. I know they were just having a conversation, which I heard Khosi name from Blue, okay? So they were just trying to cheer her up, and it's so good to know. I love the way they got their back. They got each other's backs, the housemates, yes. In as much as waiting go happen must happen, there must be bad bulls, okay? But at least they got each other back. Meanwhile, let's talk about Miracle and Ipeleng. Okay, before I talk about Miracle and Ipeleng, South African Ipeleng said something. She said in South African, every 16th June, that you guys watch Sarafina, that Sarafina movie, the South African movie. You guys watch it every 16 June, meaning you keep that 16 June for Sarafina. Is it true? If it is true, let me know in the comment section because I want to know. I overheard her saying that. And meanwhile, their closeness, I will not discuss anything about that now, but my eyes is on them, yes. So guys, This night seems like gonna be a calm night as Kosi and Yemi have settled their beef, and I'm sure there will be a space before any other beef will be happening. But you never can tell. But if there is any, trust me, I'll be bringing the gist as it is hot. Do not blink. You know there is no sleeping on a bicycle in this channel. If you snooze, you do what you lose. This is so viciously Mimi. I got you, and I'm sure you got me too. Bye for now.